Hi Capricorn, welcome to your powerful tarot messages for the month of July 2025. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading. Please keep that in mind. Take only what resonates, leave what doesn't. And the purpose of this reading is to ask Spirit about the month of July in general for you, Capricorn. What is the theme of it? What do you need to be aware of, know about? Has anything happened in the beginning of the month that you still need clarity on, or what's soon to come as the month unfolds? I'm excited to get down into this, so I hope you're excited too. Let's get this started. And I like to start my readings by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you are just here for the card pull, I completely understand. To jump right on into the card pull, you can go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy. So I'm going to be using the sound bowl that I have back here, and I'm going to ring it 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have about July, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say about July 2025 for Capricorn. First, let's ask about a general theme for you guys this month. Ooh, so we have the snake, and it says, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. There's something you're sensing, Capricorn, and it doesn't feel like there's full-on 3D proof yet, but you already have a gut feeling about this. And some of you could be born near the snake. Someone could have a snake tattoo. But I do feel suspicion here, and I do feel it's like you can't shake this feeling. No matter if people are like, oh, Capricorn, you're tripping, or you try to tell yourself that. No, there's something very strongly suspicious that you're picking up on claircognizantly. And I do feel, Capricorn, most of the time your gut instinct is correct. So I do feel for some of you guys with the snake type of energy here, there could be something where I feel as if there's someone presenting something to you as being changed, as being different, but it still doesn't feel as if they're really doing the growth that they're telling you they're doing, or that they've really changed all that much. And I do feel some of you guys are starting to pick up on like very subliminal old patterns are repeating with this person or this situation perhaps. But again, it's not fully apparent, but something's off. And I think you're definitely picking up on that, whatever this is for you in July. But let's get more cards to get a little bit more specific here. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know about July 2025? Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any other strong placement. Ooh, there we go. Okay, receptivity. Ooh. So yeah, I definitely feel this is the time to trust your instincts. There's definitely a lot that Spirit is sending your way for you to reassure you that what you're feeling is right, what you're sensing is correct. But this isn't all negative per se, but maybe there's jealousy around you with this snake energy, and there's maybe something that you are receiving or about to receive this month that is going to get a lot of attention. And again, I feel the snake for some of you guys is someone that you brought back into your life, or that you're giving another chance. And through what you're about to receive, what you're about to celebrate, is going to show their true colors. not be fully supportive of you, not be fully congratulating of you, or again, maybe let's just say this is an example. This could be some ex or someone that you have kids with, and they're like, oh yeah, we're cool, I get it, we broke up, it's fine. And then you have a new person that they offer commitment to you, and your snake person here is starting to become really jealous and starting to become really petty. That's just an example of what I'm feeling here. But let's go ahead and read this card. And it says, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So a part of me is also kind of wanting to say with the snake energy here that there could be something out of balance with what someone is giving you and what you're receiving in return, and vice versa, right? I do feel that some of you guys are not getting fully what you deserve out of this connection, out of this relationship, friendship with this snake energy, but they're still trying to sell off that whatever they're giving to you is enough, and it doesn't feel enough for you. This is the number 3 here. 3s are about like working together, collaboration, creativity, abundance, creating abundance, a really strong creative card. And it's as if you're trying to work with this snake energy and they just aren't doing their part in it, and you're seeing it more and more. And Spirit may be saying, Capricorn, to some of you, you're focusing too much energy on working with this snake than being open to the opportunities that are trying to present itself to you that are outside of this connection with the snake. This could also be a business partner. This could also be a coworker, I have to say, for some of you guys with this snake energy. But Spirit is telling you you deserve more out of this, that this snake is not giving you. And I feel this snake is the type that is like the IOUs, but never pays it fully. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot to pull some more cards. Tell me more about this energy of what Capricorn needs to hear right now. Okay. First card, the Knight of Swords. So this is Gemini energy. Sorry, let me fix this right here for you guys. There we go. So I do feel this could be the snake energy coming into your life with communication, with promises, with opportunities, with ideas that they want you to be a part of, that they want to work on with you. And they felt very urgent about it. It wasn't like they're, or maybe just giving you a lot of pressure about going along with it, going with the flow. But again, maybe some of you picked up on the weirdness of the pressure or the urgency to sign you into this or to get you on board. And I feel that this energy wanted to open communication with you because you do have something valuable to give. Whether that is your time, your energy, they do value it highly. But in the same, on the other side of this, let's just say, they don't take it with the worth that they need to if they want to sustain this. So how do I explain it? It's like they know what they have when they're with you. There's a lot of input, whether it's your friendship, your romance, your keen eye for business. You do have something that they value, but then when they get comfortable, they take it for granted. That's the best way I guess I can kind of describe this feeling I'm getting from this person here. Now, others of you, I wonder if there has been someone to tell you some rumors or what was heard about this snake person. But again, I don't feel it was ever proven. It was just hearsay. It was just accusations. And so I feel for some of you guys that may be dealing with that situation, you didn't want to just solely go off of that. You wanted more evidence. You wanted more proof. But whatever someone said to you has still been ringing since the beginning of July in the back of your head about this. Maybe some of you have done some active research into this snake person, and when you looked through their phone or you Googled their name or whatever, there was nothing to really fully confirm your suspicions, but it's still been bothering you here. Tell me more. Okay, 2 cards here. Let's unfold them. Empress, nice. So here's another 3. So your birthday could be January 3rd, January 13th, December 23rd, or December 30th for some of you guys. I can see why this snake sees there's an opportunity here. You are in Empress mode. You are in a time right now in July where you are feeling inspired to create, or maybe again, there's something coming into your life, some financial stability, some opportunities for you to start expanding and growing your creativity, growing your business, growing your romantic situation. And I feel that a lot of people are talking about this in regards to you, Capricorn. A lot of people are impressed with you. You've been holding it down. You've been keeping your nose to the grindstone, making sure that you're doing a good job. And I feel in July, there's going to be some sort of proof there that the hard work was worth it. So I definitely see pay raises. I see promotions. I see, your work going, to public, let's just say, and being really well received, or even just the amount of respect, the amount of love, the amount of adoration you're getting is making you feel like this is the right path for me where I'm at to settle here. But it's definitely catching the eyes of some people that want to feed off of it, that want to bite off of it. I'm seeing someone that's getting a new phone as well. And so when you're kind of like resyncing your numbers, they may be reaching out being like, oh, hey, don't forget me, like here's my contact, right? I don't know, that could just be a metaphor for this whole situation here. But yeah, I definitely feel though with this Empress energy, you are very protective of what you've worked for, and you are not going to allow anyone or anything to come in the way of that. Also, man, glow up here with Empress energy. You have this very, maybe you were always very beautiful, very handsome, but there's something about your energy that's adding to that is quite stunning. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if people are starting to stare at you more often, are interested in you romantically, talking about how good you look. I don't know why I feel like Princess Jasmine energy here for some of you guys. That could resonate on a different level. Then we have the Ace of Wands in the near future. Yep. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, a whole new opportunity is coming in for you guys at the end of the month that is going to spark your creativity, that's going to spark your excitement, that is going to be something that people are talking about, whether you share it with them or not. It's something that is pretty profound here. And I do feel like this is kind of activating your solar plexus chakra or your sacral chakra here. If it's a creative type of situation or a creative endeavor that you are expanding, I think this could be like a huge thing where you are starting to get the recognition you deserve, starting to get the attention you deserve. And maybe even someone wants to sign you on to some sort of agency, some sort of management. But also I could see this as being romantic too, where again, this Knight of Swords snaky person felt, the pressure to come in, seeing your Empress energy. And again, this has nothing to do with gender or sex. This is just feminine energy. And to see you just so flawlessly have the creations that are of talent, that of our notice, that is starting to get recognized, is making them want to have a new beginning with you, sparking something new with you. And again, it's like as if almost they haven't seen you face to face in a while. You're looking amazing. And also just soul wise, you have grown so much, matured so much, have been through so much. It just, your soul is something to be very easily connected to for a lot of people. You are literally the flame that draws the moths in. So they may then, from seeing you face to face, then want to send some sexual, flirty message to you. Now, that even goes into the realm of this is a coworker and they've always had a crush on you. But again, there's some sort of success that's surrounding you, that you're experiencing or that you are promoting. And that's when they want to reach out. But it may not be something you're into with the snake. It may be something you feel is inappropriate. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Six of Swords. Nice. I forget who also had the Six of Swords. I believe it was Virgo. So if you have Virgo in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Virgo, I suggest checking out the Virgo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But this is Aquarius energy. So definitely it's similar to Virgo's message, where Spirit definitely wants you to know that you are on the right track, or even if there's anything you're sensing about, some sort of level of, again, threat, but I wouldn't say it's a serious threat, but someone that may be jealous, or someone that may want to take advantage, or someone that may want to, come into your life because you're doing so good right now, because you are thriving. And it has a little bit more of a means, like you are on the right track in what you're observing. You're on the right track of what you're seeing and what you're thinking. And so I feel that maybe the validation for you of what you're sensing and what you're so right about comes fully through with the Ace of Wands, where they just boil over, can't hold it back anymore, and they do exactly what you thought they were going to do. But most of you, I do feel this is the Ace of Wands is like the promotion, the raise, the recognition, the start of a, project that you've always been wanting to do, or a romance with someone that you feel very extremely attracted to. Spirit's saying you're headed there. Keep your mind right. Focus on the right things. Use your observations more than your feelings to decipher what you're sensing. Okay? Because again, I don't know, maybe someone's really good with the words, so they try to confuse you. You already know though. And you've experienced this type of behavior before. That's why you're picking up on it again, Capricorn. So don't doubt yourself if that's something you're currently experiencing. All right, let's pull some more cards. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. What's the crystal energy that we can give Capricorn for the month of July? There we go. Okay, we have Larimar. And interesting how I just got over that little rant about emotions, right? Because it says sensitive emotions. And I wonder if some of you are really starting to understand your empathic abilities, because I'm definitely feeling empath vibes here. So sometimes with empaths, you guys, us, really, because I'm an empath too, we pick up on people's emotions, we pick up on people's intentions, but sometimes we have a hard time placing it. It takes practice and it takes trust in oneself and one's intuition. So I wonder if some of you guys, again, we're all on different time frames, some of you guys are really starting to understand, the difference between what you're picking up on and who that placement is. Is it really coming from me, or is it coming from someone else? But yeah, your spidey senses, let's just say, are tingling, and they're very, very strong around the people, the situations that you are around, and Spirit does want you to analyze it correctly, does want you to put the place on where that's coming from correctly, because that will help you get your mindset right when that does occur. And it says, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So in a way, Spirit's also calling you to protect yourself right now, Capricorn. Again, I don't feel any serious threats or anything like that, but again, just jealousy that could kind of pull at your energy, or disloyalty from people who may be talking behind your back, or someone trying to, get some more out of you than what they're actually presenting. Trust the senses. And I know sometimes it sounds repetitive, but when Spirit gets repetitive like this, it's like God, Spirit, the universe really wants to implant this in our subconsciousness so strongly that it is cemented for when this time comes up, and you remind yourself of these words that you tell yourself. So it really just helps you lead to the right choices. But Spirit is like, this whole reading, Capricorn, wants to confirm for you that whatever you've been sensing is 100% on point. And maybe even it's more sensing of like something exciting is about to come into my life, something that I've been working hard for, that I have been putting a lot of, creativity, a lot of my adoration into, is finally going to be noticed, is finally going to be seen. That could definitely be another sense of it too. So again, this is general, but I feel for a lot of you, whatever it is, you will turn out on top if you keep your mind right, and if you distract yourself from the pettiness to what you need to kind of put your nose to the grindstone in, because you're very close to achieving it. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead, see what the more oracle cards have to say for you guys. Cardinal Moon. Nice. And you are a cardinal sign. So honestly, I'm not surprised to see this. And it says, Be bold and make the first move. Ooh, okay. So I wonder if this is someone who's been like kind of, again, romantically crushing on you that is trying to hype themselves up on doing, but others of you too. It may be time for you to call something out if this is like involved with snake energy, and, you know, catch them a little bit off guard, because I think you're going to stumble enough to where they speak the truth finally, perhaps, which will help you decide on what the next action is and what the next steps are for you to handle this. But others of you, yeah, if you're sensing, again, in the positive way, that there's something good about this action, about this situation, I've learned from the past and now I can really feel in the energies right and know when to go for it. Spirit may be asking you to make that bold move, to make that first, you know, line hit sent out to someone, or to apply for that job, or if there's an opportunity where you're put in the spotlight, no, it's your time to shine, okay? So I definitely feel as if this is all very positive overall. But mind you of like the evil eyes that may be kind of trying to send negativity your way. But you also have that ability to just not let it entertain your space, not let it entertain your mind anymore. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. See if there's anything else I can tell you for the month of July 2025. Okay, dive. And it says, you don't find pearls on the seashore. So again, Spirit may be asking you to dive within what you're sensing, dive within what you're feeling, to go for it once you kind of decipher exactly what that is, but you're picking up on it. And I do feel that with be bold and make the first move, there is something in July that is going to be asking you to prove it, to show it, to go up front, even if it's scary, and show what you've got. Because the timing is right for this, Capricorn, and the timing of it is now. So when that moment does happen, when someone asks you to come up on stage, or, you know, present yourself, or come with me, I want to bring you as a double date, or I want you to introduce someone to you, be bold and make that move, because I think something very, very positive is going to come out of it. And I hope this reading reminds you of that when the time comes, because I feel it coming pretty soon. So thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it's given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message in regards to the month of July. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.